What's going on, traders? I got a fun fact for you, and that fun fact is this: the average human attention span has dropped from 12 seconds down to just 8. With that being said, if you're still watching this video, I've got your attention, and boy, do I have something for you. I'm going to start off with Rail, RAIL. Pretty simple trade. Had a big move up the other day. This is today right through here where we were trading. You can see that we put in this high. Price action came back down, consolidated sideways, built a pretty decent looking ascending triangle, and then popped right through here. I was actually looking at the flag on Rail, and what I was looking for specifically was a takeout of that area. Resistance needed to become support. I needed to get that retest, and that's where I wanted to get in. It's exactly what we did right through here. Looked at that retest, and what we got was a pop. High a day, that was the target. As soon as it pushed through there, I was out of this trade. Pretty straightforward. Now, I'd love to tell you that I got in right through here at the 560 level. I actually got in and filled at 570, so I got in a little bit late. No big deal. I did get a 3x trade on this one, just under 10%. I think I walked away with about 6% or so on RAIL. So that was the day trade. And really, ultimately, the entire trade came right down through this area right through here. Now, you can see that we got another high of day retest and price action pushed. I was already out, but I'll take what I can get. I wasn't sure on this pullback right through here. You can see that it was struggling through some of these areas right through here. So I thought, you know what, if it takes out that high a day, I'm in. Okay, so that was the first trade on RAIL. BlackBerry was another one that I was following, and I actually walked through this one frame by frame. And the big thing that I was looking at the bell was this head and shoulders pattern right through here. We've got a shoulder, a head, a shoulder, and then we had this capitulation right through here. I wasn't entirely sure what the market wanted to do with this, but what I was looking for was the low of the day to break down. And I waited through all of this stuff, and as soon as it broke down, boom, I was in this thing. And on BlackBerry specifically, today's Friday, options are expiring. I actually took options that were expiring today, so these were puts. I got deep in the money, and I ran these things down a little bit lower. Now, I didn't do a huge trade on this. I think I was maybe out around this previous level down through here. It ran a whole bunch more. I could have doubled, maybe even quadrupled my position, but to be completely honest, I think I scraped out just shy of 20%. It might have been even around 20% on the nose. And BlackBerry, again, I posted on Facebook today what my exact return was on this. But that was essentially the setup. It was this big, massive head and shoulders that played out over a couple days. And then today, we got that volatility. It snapped and sold off, so I took a swing at that. And at the end of it, CODX was the real trade that I liked a lot. Again, another short bias trade. A lot of these short trades coming online. Wasn't too sure what was going on with the markets today. The markets were up, and there were some stocks that were just getting hammered. I've got a very simple idea about that. If the markets are really strong and virtually everything is moving up, I looked at the S&P 500 heat map, and the majority of stocks were moving up, but this was moving down on size and volume. That means that this is a very, very strong short, and I wanted to take a piece of whatever it was doing. So you can see that this thing gapped down right through here. It rallied into the 9-day exponential moving average. I had a very, very simple entry process here. You can see that it was creating a descending triangle. There's the apex squeeze lower. Took out that support level. This thing dropped. I actually moved out to my 15-minute chart. Might have even been an hourly. I think it was a 15. And what I was looking for was other previous pivot levels where price action could potentially run to. So this is where I'm getting in. And then I started to go back and look at where some of the zone support was. So you can see that we've got some zone support all the way through here. I used that as a level. I went back all the way to here, and I used that as a level. I got back into my, I think it was a 5-minute chart that I was trading. And what I did was I got into those levels, and I wanted to see where this thing was going to break to. So you could see that it broke down, squeezed, and as soon as it dipped below, I was done with this thing. And that was the trade on CODX. So we're about 5 minutes into this video. I'm totally done here. I hope you all have a great weekend. If you have any questions about these trades, please feel free to reach out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We got a lot of great stuff coming your way. And watch out for the workshop that I'm going to be holding in the next few weeks. I haven't put a date to it yet, but I will be talking about it more and more. I do have a date in mind, and we're going to be holding a workshop on how to short the markets and short stocks correctly.